So what we got here for you today is the Thunder Shotgun in Fortnite. It has recently been added in Chapter 4, Season 1, and it's a hit scan that actually fires 2 shells instead of 1, so you gotta be sure to always have a lot of shells on you when using this gun. Some other similarities between the rarities of this gun are going to be your fire rate at 0.76, and of course your critical hit damage at 1.85 times. One more similarity about all these rarities is also going to be the mag size at a grand total of 8. Getting into all the differences between the common all the way through the legendary version of this gun, starting off with the common version at a damage per second of 69.92, the damage per hit at 92, and a critical hit damage of 170. The reload time is going to come out to 5.8 seconds. When we go into the uncommon version of the Thunder Shotgun, we're going to be looking at a DPS up from the 69.92 to 75.24. This will come out to a grand total of 99 per damage, but the critical hit comes out to 183. The reload time will decrease from the previous 5.8 to 5.65. When we go into the rare version of the Thunder Shotgun, we're actually going to be looking at a DPS of 80.56, damage per shot at 106, and the overall critical hit damage at 196. And the reload time will again take a slight decrease to 5.5 seconds. And then going to the epic version, we do see something that's unique between the rare and the epic version, and that being its actual damage per hit, and its DPS, and its critical hit damage actually all remains the same. So again, it's 80.56, 106 for the damage, 196 for the critical hit, and the reload time is actually what goes down to 5.4 seconds. So we see a tenth of a second get dropped off from the rare version. So not a big jump between the rare and the epic version of the Thunder Shotgun. When we get into the legendary version though, we do see a pretty big increase that we don't see in the other versions quite as big, going from the 80.56 DPS all the way to an 89.68. The overall damage per shot will come out to 118, previously with the epic and rare being the same at 106. And this will make the critical hit damage go all the way up to 218 damage, and a reload time that again only goes down by a tenth of a second, dropping it from 5.4 to 5.3. Now, even though this gun has a super great powerful punch that it can pack, it's very, very slow shooting. So it's best if you can pair this with a really good SMG in order to kind of combat its low fire rate. This gun does shoot off 11 pellets whether you aim down sights or you hip fire with it, but aiming down sights is going to tighten that hip fire spread, so it can have an increased chance of doing more damage to your target. There was a nerf to it on December 9th of 2022 that slightly decreased the pullout time, but other than that, we have not seen any other nerfs. What's really unique about this gun is usually Epic Games has guns that they bear resemblance to some real life gun in some way, shape, or form, but this gun really doesn't bear any resemblance to any gun we've seen in the real world. The closest being the Benelli M3, but imagine it with 2 barrels. What do you guys think about the Thunder Shotgun here in Fortnite? And is it something that you pick up or not?